Okay, let's take a look at creating a histogram in Excel. And I went ahead and put numbers from A1 to A100 to A150, just so something to keep in mind. And the numbers I've chosen between 0 and 100. So here in column B, I'm going to put in my upper class limits. Like if we're going everything up to 10, then 20, then so I'm going to put 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now you may have noticed that these are like changing each time I do anything. That's what happens when you use the rand between. Now I can get them to stay the same. I'll click this column, right click on it, say copy, and then I'll right click again, and there's paste options, and I'll just choose paste values. So, and now it's hard coded, which is fine what we want. Okay, so now I'm gonna click data. I'm gonna choose data analysis, and you got a histogram option here. So I'm gonna choose it and click OK. Now it asks for input range. And you can type in A1 colon A150. That's the range I put it in. Now our bin range, you can visually see it's from B1 to B10. So I'll click down there and type B1 colon B10. Now you can choose labels. You can put the output options. You can put in a new worksheet if you want. Pareto, cumulative percentage, chart output. Different ways you can do this. Let's first just create it with just the standard and see what we get. So we click OK. And it gives us this. Now what that bin is, that's our upper class limit, which means that our range here is going to be from 0 to 10. And then this is going to be from 11 to 20. Let me do a single quote, 11 to 20. I'm not sure why the first one didn't do that for us. And then a single quote, 21 through 30. Then 30 through 31 through 40, and so forth. I won't continue that, but I think you see the pattern, though my editing isn't the greatest in Excel here. This is how we're used to seeing it. Now, technically, I probably shouldn't have started at 0. Because it would go from like 10 to 20. That looks like a difference of 10. And your class width, though it isn't exactly set in stone, for your lower class limits, see how it goes from 0 to 11? I added 11 there, and then from 11 to 21, I added 10. So it shouldn't change like that. But like I say, it's not exactly set in stone. Now, these frequencies kind of look all the same, don't they? They're pretty much that way because I did the rand between, and they should roughly be the same if the random number generator is working correctly. Okay, let's look at the chart now. So I'm going to delete those out of there. I'll come back to sheet 1, and I'm going to do the same thing. Come over here to my data tab if it's not already selected. Choose data analysis. Histogram probably should already be highlighted. Just click OK. And it went ahead and put A1 through A150 in here and B1 through B10. Looks like it put dollar signs before it. That's interesting. You decided to go ahead and do that. Now let me click chart output. Now if you're wanting a Pareto, then you'd choose that. And let me click OK. And I'm not, oh, there it is. So that's how you can get a bar graph from it. And again, you got your we're in our data tab here, but there's a layout and design tab. I can go to layout and change whatever I want about it, or if I want to change the design, then I could do it that way. But that's how you create a bar graph, and also just a frequency distribution. You have to remember the bin is your upper class limit in Excel.